That was when we woke up when we were agents.
Oh.
And that symbol wasn't there, which is not surprising. But one of the symbols there was the symbol that you said you saw on the windmill.
Yes. I did remember seeing that one.
I can't bother going for other notes. All right, we're here at the embassy.
Yep.
Well, you're in the, quote, bomb shelter, the explosion building is what I think of it as.
Yeah.
It's the one with the purposefully slightly weakened roof and the heavy, thick stone walls all around it, and no windows to speak of, and a reinforced door.
Has it got piles of dirt around the walls as well?
Probably.
Well, this may regret asking, if there's no windows in it, how was it light enough for us to jump into?
The roof is so shit that there's space up there that the light comes into.
Okay.
This place is made for pretty much an explosion to take place and blow off the roof. In a nice straight up thing, like having a gun mounted into the ground. Of course, then they'll have roof fragments to deal with, but they think that's an acceptable thing. They were just told to have a place ready for Freddy. It's got a very simple, crude, easy to repair table and chairs and stuff like that in here. And a bottle of whiskey with a little heart symbol thing that says Kinley on it.
Actually, it was going to be ready for Freddy that actually have a pool up top just full of water. So when the roof goes...
That'd be fucking beautiful. Just everything tortures Freddy. Yes, now he's dressed as a giant cow and he knows he's going to catch a lot of shit when he leaves this room.
That's why I haven't left it. I'm waiting to hear what Makeda wants to do. Like, Makeda, do you want to...
He wants a wank with your hook.
Well, no, I do not want to do that. I was interested in exploring Old West Burlington, but
Yeah, we can wait an hour for him to fuck off and then go back.
You think he'll fuck off after an hour?
At least an hour or two, in my experience, has been gone.
I mean, there's a claims here if you want to continue with the questioning.
I do have a claims back to 1950s as well.
You do have a what, sorry? A Trump?
A Trump, sorry.
Yeah, so do I.
Bed and breakfast, yeah.
Yeah, I've got a
you have
Trump
one.
to... Yeah, I have a Trump to one of the, what do you call them? The truss houses or whatever they're called? Tract houses?
Yeah. Okay.
I was going to do it to the rich house, but then thinking about it, we were there at night and we didn't turn any lights on, so I decided that probably wouldn't be a good light. That I wouldn't have seen it enough in the dark to be able to do a Trump of it.
Sure. All right, so do you want to just hang out at the embassy for a while and then go back there?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing if Darius and Claire are about, and also talk to Qatar if he's about.
Yes, we need a brief Qatar on the Burlington 2.0. Just tell them to stay away for now until we deal with the Sandman, and give them a brief lowdown.
So that's part of it, yeah.
Okay.
Well, the first thing we need to do then is change clothes, because this ain't the proper wear for this place.
Yeah, we're all right inside the grounds, but yes, if we decide to go wandering around outside.
Yeah, got to be dressed right for the wear.
Yeah. We leave the bunker.
No problem. As you guys are passing through, you have like a lot of hedges and trees and stuff like that. And the weird thing is that you guys start to standard combat.
What the fuck?
Heroes don't get to act. Nothing is approved. Villains are first using their surprise round.
Normal, right? Okay.
Yeah, it's not dramatic.
Freddy takes 1 point of damage. Something leaps on Freddy and starts biting the shit out of him. I decrease the damage
animal.
all the way down to the minimum.
Yeah, I'm aware.
And you guys aren't sure what's going on. Next round.
PC, is that you?
Villains are first. Yes, nothing is approved. It
Looking
works
around,
on...
trying to work out what's going on.
Exactly. It works on... Right, Freddy takes no damage this round. Okay, for you two, give me spot hiddens to figure out what's going on. Freddy, something's on your neck. What do you do?
I attempt to rip it off my neck.
Give me an unarmed at half as you're like flailing around.
Now, Logan, I'll ask you later. So
Plus, whatever it is really small and fast.
no, I didn't make it.
Freddy flails around in his ridiculous outfit, and while he's doing it, he's going "Meow, meow," and everybody's stopping what they're doing and trimming hedges, making pots, and looking over, and you see Freddy going "Meow." And you guys made your spot hiddens.
Mm-hmm.
He's got some sort of squirrel or something small and furry. Looks like it's biting the fuck out of him. Next round. Villains are again first. Defending is approved. It's already got you, Freddy. It attempts to bite the shit out of Freddy some more. No damage. And Jameis, what are you going to do?
Can I defend against the squirrel jumping after me?
You look around defensively.
Yeah.
I'll let you know when one comes. What are you doing, Pete? It doesn't get you a card plus something
I
attached
activate
to.
my matrix power telekinesis to pull it off Freddy. Because
Right.
it is smaller than a liter of soda, being a squirrel.
Right. It floats in the air. Going,
Let me make my roll first.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Now it doesn't float in the air. It actually gets pulled towards me. And
Perfect.
Oh, like a lightsaber thing. Got it. They go, and you go, oh, damn it.
no. I've got to catch it. I've got to basically.
Am I able to, as it's flying, kick it out of the air?
Sure, give me a kick roll at half.
Now, Logan, this is round 3 of combat, so I'm hasted.
Give me 2 kick rolls at half. He goes,
All right.
Yeah,
first
sorry.
one,
It doesn't cost me an action unless I want to catch it.
Correct.
got it. Right. Now, Freddy, go ahead and
Flat.
roll damage, Freddy.
All right, one second.
Don't forget he's kicking it, so he's 3 bumps of damage.
So 3 bumps.
4 bumps for unarmed, 5 bumps for strength.
5 bumps for strength.
Jameis, you remember how you said you were being defensive? Give me a dodge roll at half. You'll like it.
So D4, D6, D8, D10, D12. Okay, I'm up to D12, I think. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. 4 points. Oh wait, no, it's a crit, so 2d12.
Yes.
So 8 points.
It explodes. All of you are showered with little bits of stuff. Now, Pete, give me a spot at half, just for a little extra information.
Yes.
You thought there was something unusual / interesting about it, but before you were able to take in what that was, Freddy went, "Moo!" and it went, and you've got like pieces of it hanging all over you now.
I didn't get a chance to dodge.
You were busy going, "Yeah!"
It doesn't take an action unless
Really?
I attempt to catch. Yes,
I
that's
thought you
part of the
said you were
matrix
getting
power.
ready to catch it.
No, I said I can catch it. But I
Sure, give
wasn't
me a
going
dodge
to
at half to avoid splatter.
Yeah. Think.
If you make it, you get a card. No, you
all
think
over my
you got
face.
some in your mouth.
Yes, probably.
As it is trying to keep clean makes it worse. Right.
I
It looks
think we
like
need to
Freddy
change
shot McKay in the face with a blood blunderbuss.
Oh, sorry about that, okay? I don't know my strength.
Did it actually Let us have a look at the wound on your neck.
I lean my head to the side.
He reveals the thick cow armor that somehow this fucker bit through.
By the way, the armor actually absorbed all that because I have 10 hit points.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't take
Oh, you
any
got the temporary hit points.
I
Yeah,
didn't
that's
take
right.
any damage.
Do
Oh,
I still have the stun
No,
damage,
no
or did that go away when we reset?
Hold
Sorry.
on. Stay still, Reb. Let me fix you.
wait a minute. Did you say 10 hit points?
Temp.
Oh, the 3 temp hit
Temporary.
points, yeah.
3 temporary hit points. Alright,
Yeah, that's right. You get the
Lucky
temporary hit points,
Freddy.
don't you?
Reb, stay still. I'm gonna heal you for.
You already hit me with a door, now you hit me with a squirrel.
What the
Oh, that's right. You got hit with the
That's
door,
right.
didn't you?
six.
Yeah, that's right. No, that's an item reset.
No, but that's an interesting thing as to whether. Oh no, that happened just before we trumped you. That didn't happen.
Reb,
Could have
heal 6.
Oh, sweet, the plus 1 is 0. Have you got all the things off that spell?
It's not a spell. It's a magic spell.
Okay. We get the next matrix power in the road.
Yeah.
No, you should
I
write
don't-
Matrix heal or something.
Okay, so hold on. Let me do that.
That'll make me happy. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, it appears that the power of the armor has kept Freddy from getting the 1 hit point of damage I would have liked him to.
But
least
I'm
have
actually
taken.
injured still, so I'm gonna heal myself.
Excellent. Apparently, Freddy has managed to break both of his arms masturbating.
No, that was from yesterday.
Oh.
Okay.
Yesterday, he broke both of his arms masturbating.
Alright, I'm fully healed now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Damn, squirrels and their red eyes, who I assume they had red eyes.
No, there was something about it, but I didn't quite get a chance to
But
see.
I think we both know what's going on here. It's all the reports of the animals.
You've set a squirrel's tree on fire, and it's come for revenge. Yes.
Card.
Was that someone's
Card for
was that
McKay.
someone's cousin of someone here in town?
I hope not.
True. That is a very interesting point. Did it actually look like a lizard squirrel, or does it look like a squirrel?
I think there's squirrel. Because
Right,
I
so
don't
we
think there's
don't
any
have
squirrel-headed
beastkin
people
with-
here.
We don't have any squirrel beastkins.
No. The guards do come rushing over. They immediately grab Freddy. A couple others come and look closely at Reb and go, "You're not Joshua McKay. You're Joshua McKay."
I
Take
stare
this
at
cow
them.
back to the
You're
barn.
not Joshua McKay.
No, he says after some thought, I am not Joshua McKay.
Don't worry, the ambassador is safe.
They're carrying you off, Freddy. Back to the barn with this one, said nearsighted guards.
I'm Freddy. Let me go.
He's
You're Freddy?
Yes.
Back to the
Why
prison
would he-
with this one.
why would he be? Why would he be going to the barn?
Because I look like a cow.
But there's
The-
cow beastkin.
Yes.
So why would he be going to the barn?
We thought he was one of the people who work there.
Oh,
No, I'm Freddy. I take the helmet off for a moment. See?
You're not Joshua McKay.
I put the helmet back on.
Where'd he go? they bring him back and set him near Joshua McKay, and then they leave.
anyway.
They're
I'll head
motivated
inside.
guards, but
I'll
they're
get-
not great.
I shall clean up.
Yeah, we'll go.
No problem. It just shows you washing off this blood and shit, and people tend to you. You're doing one of that kind of creepy, semi-public, semi-private bath sessions and shit.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'll inquire as to if Darius and Claire are about.
No, they are off hydrating.
All right. So they'll be back this evening then?
Maybe, maybe not. They're very busy doing things there.
Hmm.
I'll be back in a second.
You wish to set up a meeting with them? We do have Katar Balar, who is your point of contact.
Yes, I want to see Katar as well. But I
No
want to
problem.
speak to them as well as
It
Katar.
shows you going, I wish to see Katar. Cut to, it shows you still in the bath. Katar comes and takes off his robe, gets in the bath with you. You wanted to see me?
Yes, Katar.
The bath is awkwardly
Pro-
small.
Yes, I wanted to see you privately.
He has a penis. Or a Lego penis. And yes, he goes, yes, I figured this was as private as we could get. There's at least 8 other people in the room.
Could everybody else leave the room, please?
They look scandalized. Totally scandalized. Like you're going to bend Katar over the edge of the tub as soon as they leave. Katar looks worried.
Please.
Can
leave.
I go with them?
No, I wish to speak to you privately.
He says. They leave. They leave under protest because they were getting your robe ready,
Yes,
and
yes.
one of them was scrubbing your back, and the other ones were doing your nails. I mean, you know.
Yes.
They figure it's once a season bath, and they were going to try to do it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I suspect I get bathed every time I'm back here and spend several days dealing with paperwork and family and everything.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Katar scrunches over toward his end of the tub more and looks wary.
Do you wish to look human again?
What? Katar moves into an awkwardly close position in your end of the tub. How?
I can teach you how to shape change if you wish. It will take some time after you learn to get to the point I thought you would be, but I thought I would offer you the choice.
I'm in. Last time I tried to have a wank, I accidentally took off my own dick. I'm in.
All right. We will do this after the bath, but yes.
He goes back to his part of the tub and looks at you. Okay. He just stares at you.
Yes. Considering your circumstance, I thought I would offer you the choice because I got no idea maybe you'd gotten used to this form, but I suspect that would be not the case.
Do you know how often people put things into my hollow head?
Yes. That's why I thought I'd give you the chance.
If there was only some way I could thank you. He looks around. He picks up a rubber duck and he pushes it on the water towards you. There you go.
Yes.
He doesn't have any.
Do Darius and Claire come back here of an evening? Back to the embassy, not to the bath?
Not often. They're very busy. Plus,
are they actually in town here, or are they over in Gothic or somewhere else?
I'd rather not say. Is it important you meet them?
I want to speak to them privately as well without other people listening in.
God, dude, it shows all of you guys together. You're like, I'm not Winston Churchill, damn it. No. He says, I'll pass the message.
Thank you. It is part, yeah. It's just relating to things going on and your group's circumstances.
All right. He gets up out of the bath. Try to fail a spot hidden at full. Just need any kind of failure to be fine. A fumble would be awesome. You notice he must have clipped something in the wrong way because it's not right. No, he's thinking he clipped his penis in upside down. He probably hasn't even realized.
Katar, do you wee and poo?
No.
All right, so you probably haven't noticed that you've attached your dick back to front.
I'll go deal with that, thank you. He goes off. He comes back in. I need a robe. Can I have one of these? Thank you.
Yes, you can take a towel.
Right, he goes off.
Right.
He sends back in your staff who work on it. One of the air ones goes, would you like us to offer the other two people baths?
Yes.
A girl on the other side in your other ear goes, you know, while he's in his bath, you could drown Freddy Firestarter right there and nobody would say anything.
Is she one of the refugees or is she one of the beastkin?
She's one of the refugees.
So, like the elders of your group, he will return and know that it has happened to him.
He's been drowned in his bath before? Oh, if only they had some way of recording things here so we could watch them again and again. The ultimate sexy tape, she says.
Unfortunately, he might enjoy it as well.
They all look disappointed. Freddy, give me a 6 sense danger sense roll.
You just have them reenacted every time people want to enjoy it. So every now and then they just come and dunk them.
Watching Freddy get drowned while a bunch of people are either having sex or masturbating around him. That'd be a fucked up scene there. Freddy, you feel panicky for some reason and start looking for an escape route and you don't know why.
So the question is, would Alex understand the reference of having your fortune told by someone who can tell fortunes and being told that you will die from autoerotic asphyxiation?
I don't know the reference, but I know what that means.
Yes, but I think both Jameis and Logan know the reference. It's a pop culture. And basically in X-Files, Mulder gets told that by someone who truthfully can tell the future.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't say it explicitly. He just says autoerotic is a very strange way to die.
Yes, thank you, Jameis. Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
He doesn't specifically state it, but yeah, it pretty much insinuates that that's how Mulder will die.
Yeah. Although they did it better in South Park where they were discussing doing it in a Batman suit because it feels super awesome, and then Kenny ended up dying that way.
Mm.
So, right, cut to McKay. The camera pans out, shows McKay in a robe. He's getting his fucking nails and toenails done and stuff, and then it shows like a tub, and it shows Freddy sitting.
I bathe by myself. I don't want anyone in there.
This is not how it works. They have a thing, and then it shows Jameis on the other side of the tub. It's a bigger tub, than the super awkward one that McKay was just in, which is made for one person, but Qatar didn't seem to acknowledge personal space. I mean, when you have a Lego body, then apparently you.
Yes.
Yeah, but you guys are getting your baths.
Okay.
Yeah, I've done worse.
Well,
I've done a lot worse.
The ex-cyberpunk people from the MMO land have very little in the way of what shocks them, because if you look at like what it takes to shock people today as opposed to back in the old days and shit, and they've moved way past that. It's like, pretty much. I mean, it'd be considered a breach of etiquette to give somebody like a spurt in the face as they're trying to take a bath or something. But I mean, you can get away with quite a bit while they're in the bath. Although they keep, when they're like around Freddy doing his back, they're like blah blah blah, and he's like. So you guys are able to talk if you don't mind an audience. Otherwise, I'll cut to after dinner and you guys are back by yourselves in McKay's quarters, sitting around smoking one of his huge withdrawing rooms. And I would like to point out that Freddy, your shack has been set up for you.
Shack?
Yeah, you have a shack here,
I shall ask.
No, I'm not.
What? Freddy?
I'll ask Kator to join us.
Qatar comes in.
Does Freddy get his cow suit cleaned?
Yeah, I got everything back on.
Cleaned? No. He rubbed in the dirt and blood and shit like that, just staring off like.
No, I cleaned my own stuff.
Do you have any skill taking care of leather? I mean, that's some tricky shit.
No.
Especially like when it's got the fur on it and stuff. So as I was saying, he rubs in the blood and dirt and shit like that.
Let's do this.
I mean, you can try and learn it.
Sure.
Yeah, that's clean.
Goddamn. Yeah, he's managed to write down leather/hide care.
Okay.
I just put leather working and probably just.
Leather working is different.
Yeah, that's cutting shit up and using. I used to have a leather working set when I was little, and by God, it made me make wallets for days on end. Still have nightmares of those.
And then number plates.
That's right, out of leather, big ones.
All right, I will get everyone to leave besides Reb and Aeolus.
All right.
And Kator,
I thought you were going to forget about you. Summon him. Everybody out except these two. And you go. You did start that out, and you're like, no, you come back. So, right, you four are sitting around.
Bad mojo, everyone drops to 2 MP. Sorry.
Excellent.
I didn't realize I had.
Oh, it's going to fuck over Pete then.
No, it's not.
No?
These don't cost magic points.
Yeah.
Greater power. All right, and I shall attempt to teach him how to shape change.
He pays close attention and attempts to learn shit from you. Fortunately, it doesn't have to make a roll to learn it.
That's the first part of it. And abilities.
Okay. And you're like, look at how my fingerprints change.
There it is.
He goes,
all right. This may take several. I warn him beforehand. It may take several days, but we got to
no,
start.
I need it all now. He said.
Missed by one.
No. He goes. No. He looks.
As I said, it may take several days, but we have started the journey.
Yes, the journey. Well, I've heard teaching.
Are we in McKay's quarters?
Yes.
Yes, you're in like one of his withdrawing rooms. He has his main withdrawing room, his more intimate withdrawing room, and then the spare withdrawing room. His quarters are echoey.
Is this where the painting is?
No, that's over in a different part of his.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, talking about the painting of the library as opposed to the paint. Yes.
There are
did
guards
we tell you
within.
What we did? Okay.
There are 6 guards within sight. 4 of them are the Freddy guards, and 2 of them are the Rhino-headed guards. But there
would be no guards in sight because I wouldn't have done this with anybody else in the room.
Good point. Okay, then they're just outside the door, ready to burst in at the slightest provocation. The slightest provocation.
Yes. Okay. If, after we're done, if you could let me examine the library painting one more time.
Yeah.
Do you need me for anything else? Says Gator.
No. Did
I mean,
did the message
base level of teaching them as well?
No, that's a special skill in shape-shifting.
Okay.
It's an actual special shape-shifting skill you need to be able to teach people who haven't walked the pattern or walked Logros how to shapeshift.
Well, in that case,
we need to.
I will go work on contacting them.
Thank you. Well, actually, before you go, there is.
He does the halfway out of his chair, slowly sits back down, looking at McKay like you are fucking with me now.
No, I'm sorry. It was something I meant to ask you earlier. What is it that does your group still want a place of their own somewhere?
Of course.
Okay.
I mean, we would still be doing a lot of things in the different realms and such, but having a place of our own, I mean, don't get me wrong, we would still have some people rotated in and out of here, working here. We've got a lot going on.
Yes, of course.
But having our own safe place in the sun.
What, is there a particular place that people are most interested in? You know, when people talk about where they would like to settle.
Good climate, good soil, no immense racism toward elves and
towards demi-humans. Yes.
Things. Yeah.
Yep. So you don't mind if it's a place where there are already intelligent beings, be it humans or whatever?
We found that they typically try to fight us at some point.
Yeah. So you prefer somewhere where it's virginal.
Yes, virgins are always hard to find, though.
Yes, not quite what I meant, but yes. All right, that's right. I wanted to make sure that was still the case. I thought it was, but I just wanted to confirm. I wasn't sure if from the time people have spent here, if some people wanted something different, as in they wanted to return to somewhere with decent technology, for example.
Good technology would be a huge bonus, or at least the potential to use good technology. Magic, they're not so fussed on anymore because all the mages, disappeared a long time ago, and they have been lost forever in lore, and nobody knows where they are anymore.
Darius and Claire got told where they were.
Oh. Did
Did
they
they not?
now?
Did
Did
they
they
not?
now?
Where they
I see
were
how it is. I
They got
see how
told
it
where
is.
they were at a certain point in time.
I see how it is. Yeah. Katar doesn't need to know. Fuck him. Yeah, all this need to know. I get it. Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
before you leave, we did get your.
I'm not going to talk about
sorry,
the vampires. What?
Yeah. Well, besides the vampires in St. Louis,
What vampires in St. Louis?
the ones you don't want to talk about.
He
The
glares at Freddy like it's his fault.
Burlington, yeah, very good point though, Freddie. Burlington 2.0.
Glares at Freddy.
Yes.
There, you probably don't want to have people going there quite yet. There is some mad Viking guy that appears there and starts chasing us, and has killed and has caused the death of a couple of our group already.
What? One
Yes.
guy? One
Yeah.
guy?
Yes.
Or actually, he
He
goes
has
like
an-
this. One guy? One guy?
He causes people within, is it 10 meters or 25 meters? I can't
10
remember.
meters.
Within 25 meters to fall asleep.
25 meters? Holy crap!
10.
10.
Oh, you just said 25. He glares at
I
Freddy
said
like
10
it's
or
Freddy's fault.
25. I can't recall. And Freddie
10.
reminded me it was 10.
I see. That's still quite a long way.
It is, but
What kind of boring ass Viking is this?
He's chasing, we think he's working for the Blue Mage.
The Blue Mage. Who's the
Mhm.
Blue Mage? Wait. He rolls his know
should
what's
know
going
who the-
on. He might know.
Yeah, come on, Kato.
He might know. He says, yes, the guy who flipped off everybody and did the thing with the whirlpool.
Yes,
What a cock, he says.
yes,
Yes.
that dick.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
and yeah, so just
Oh,
make sure your people don't go there for the moment.
No problem. I'll go pass that message right now. What?
Hopefully the Viking won't turn up here. If he does, people should try and take him out as quick as possible with ranged weapons.
Got it. I'll go let people know right away. He hurries
Those
off.
strong of will may be able to close with him and resist the falling asleep, but
Strong of
there's
will.
no guarantee.
Got it.
Now, I know these two are jaded, but do I have any sand loss for Qatar?
Nah,
question.
I've gotten rid of it. I've stopped giving it to people because he's mellowed out. Although he does have a cool superpower. His face rarely shows any emotion. You have to be fucking amazing at empathy to get anything off of him.
That's how I found out about the vampires. Anyway, so McKay,
Right.
it's been a couple hours. Do you want to go back?
Clams will be closed.
Chunks.
Clems, yeah, but we won't be able to go to Clems and keep questioning Clems because Clems will be closed.
Oh, I thought you wanted to go to Old West.
Yeah, we could go to. I've asked for a meeting with Darius and Claire, so
Oh, okay.
I don't know if they'll turn up tonight.
It's funnier if you like leave every time they show up, and then they shrug and they
Yeah.
leave, and then you come and go,
Yeah.
"Where are they?" And they shrug.
While we wait
Do
for
you,
them,
do you have a trump fold west?
not yet, but I'm gonna make one when we go there.
I wonder if it'll take us to Old West or take us to Burlington 2.0
Good
as the
question.
default entrance.
I think they'll be sufficiently different that
We had shadow
Doesn't
walk.
mean it doesn't work that way. We'll find out.
right, that is true.
We did shadow walk to the Old West once.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, you were able to. Yep.
Wait, hold on. Was it the Old West?
No, he's doubting. Doubt. We cast doubt.
The clear nail polish is finally drying on your nails, okay? It's put on to keep them from chipping and stuff.
Mm-hmm. The lacquer.
Yep.
So anyway,
Actually, looking at the map reminded me of a question I wanted to ask you. The cave with the stream going up it
yeah,
that had beware of bear.
yeah.
You mentioned that there was a water chip inside. Was there a water chip inside it in the Old West?
Yes, there's two.
Okay,
One
so
in-
there was one in both.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, we took the one out of Old West. I believe Mildred has it currently, and the other one is still in
So
1950.
never to be seen of again.
Yeah.
Um,
But there is still another one in 1950s.
How did you
Can
know
you
it was?
detect these
Sorry.
gates that you're talking about?
So what was that?
Can you detect these gates you're talking about?
Yes. The Whirlpool Gate, we originally had a sense that it might be around, and some of us were able to detect it. The glowing hitching post, however, we did not sense anything. It was just glowing.
If you got, I'm just thinking that with the magic glasses,
Yeah.
you should be able to see like the hitching post is magic.
I
Maybe,
wouldn't
maybe
know
not.
because mine blew up.
Because I'm just curious if it is a lesser gate or greater. If it's lesser magic or greater magic, the gate.
Yeah, we would need to check. I
Yeah.
wasn't able to.
But before we go back to there, you want to check out you want to try and
Just a quick
examine the painting of the library a bit more.
Just a quick minute. I want to check it out.
I'm just thinking using the magic glasses that may enable us to, if the gate shows up, if we can see if it is lesser magic, which they normally are, we might potentially be able to, for example, if we think it might be in the keep, for example, we'd be able to activate the magic glasses and then see if there's shows
So
magic
far,
over
we've
there.
only found the one, which is the hitching post.
Yes.
And it glows.
Can you make a kind of compass or
post.
something that reacts to the magic stuff?
There's the link to Burlington 1.0.
That's a different gate, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one we were able to see or detect using various means. But the
Surprised by them, so I can rip it off.
I did that a few times and it wouldn't let me in. And then you hit reload. I did that a couple of times. I made new windows. I followed the external link off of Roll20.
You had to know how to click it.
Oh, I'll tell you, Jameis, in my world, all computer people who can fix shit would be required to dress as magicians. And that would just be their official thing. So if you see somebody dressed as like a fantasy magician, they're a computer guy. They get their own lingo and that's their magic words and shit. Yeah, fucking. Thanks, Freddie,
no worries.
for pushing that button that I was unable to push on my own.
Still recording?
Yeah, I got green the whole time and a strong signal. I don't know what's going on.
All right. Yeah, we were saying we were gonna go check out the library painting real quick, and
No problem. You guys troop over to the highly flammable, highly delicate, ancient fucking oil painting that's been rolled up and left here like a giant fucking burrito. Big brown burrito.
okay. Well,
Question I had.
all right, I'm done. Wait, no, let me check the other stuff, because it might be a bit more than what I think it is.
Giant brown burrito.
The question I had is that you can get compasses that obviously the compass reacts to the magnetic field. Is there something similar for magic fields that you can use to detect these damn things?
Not that we've been able to tell, but we haven't tried that side of things. That's an interesting point. From all the research we've done, there doesn't appear to be any way of detecting gates.
Actually, Keith, do you remember Keith, right? The guy that you sent to the other town in Biskin
that Dora that appeared here.
He had some kind of a special rock or something that was able to detect gates, but he lost it.
Ah, of course.
Also, there was something brought up in season 1 that people were using. Yeah, reach back over fucking that many
Logan,
seasons.
any chaos?
None of us played season 1, so that's no help
Oh.
to us.
Any chaos in this painting?
Yeah.
I was going to try detect a pattern on it myself.
Sure, go for it.
Right.
I know
They all gather around the giant dried burrito and masturbate.
I know there's Trump.
Yeah.
Do you have sense jump?
No.
That
Oh,
would
sorry.
just be
Yes, I
such-
do.
That'd be
Yeah,
such a
that
weird porno.
Yeah, over there. No, but I do have sense Trump. But that's actually a very good point. Thank you, Freddie. Yes, I managed to sense Trump.
Yes.
So over there, huh?
It's
Well, there's lots of places. It's the trump cards
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can detect.
This doesn't give anything except over there. So I'm assuming I'm getting over there, over there, over there.
Yeah. Yes to the burrito, and I'm sure that you realize that most, if not all, the PCs are carrying Trumps around.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or something Trump powered.
Alright, well, I was
Trump
successful
power,
in
Trump power.
analyzing,
Trump
so
power.
well done. Anyway, shall we go back to Old West? Or do you want to stay here?
No, we will wait here to see if Darius and Claire turn
Oh,
up.
right, of course. I sit down and wait.
Something I was trying to do while we were here was locate, because you told me about this, and I was sort of wondering if there are any other salamanders around, like the fire.
Oh, the fire salamander.
Yeah, and apparently they were native to this place, and they just came from somewhere, but no one was sure where. So I was just wondering if we could track them down and say, maybe a hello, if not, there's a guy
Probably
coming and help us.
the first place to check would be the foundries, the iron foundries, because
I
that's
asked around,
where.
but no one knew that I could find to talk to, at least. I mean, you might have better luck than me.
Yeah, but, I mean that's where the salamander was originally. Was working in the iron foundry.
Yeah, they didn't seem to
That we
know.
helped out.
But I just may have caught a bad group of people when I was asking. But no one seemed to care. So
I'm happy to go with you while McKay waits for his meeting.
Well, it is nighttime, and you know, Freddie, that anytime you go out after dark, bad shit happens to you. In fact,
But I have a cow mask now, so.
Okay.
well, it works on the guards, so.
The guards are, special.
If only I had some other squirts and milk. Anyway, so okay, how long are we supposed to wait for them?
It's been over 30 minutes by now.
Well, I mean, did they say what time they'll be back?
No, Qatar was getting a message to them.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if they're in this zone or a different zone.
It shows some guy with a fucking scroll in his teeth climbing up this fucking cliff, and the fucking trolls. He's like,
I mean, they could be over in Gothic. They could be somewhere else in this zone. I don't know.
Okay. Damn, if only I could make trumps of them.
You cannot.
If only I could.
Unless you can make trumps now of people that have not walked the path.
I've not found that power yet. If it even exists.
Yes, because initially it appeared that we could make trumps of people that had not walked the pattern, but it no longer seems to work.
So, you guys sit around talking for a few hours, and eventually somebody gets a little thirsty, and maybe some drinks have appeared. Eventually, everybody gets tired, and I mean,
Goes to bed.
Yeah. Now, for McKay, he has his acre-sized bed over there he can go sleep on in the echoey, cavernous room. Where do you two want to go sleeping?
There's that dorm bunk area which I've been to.
All right, yeah, you go get a random bed that's available and have a quick kip. And where does Freddie want to go sleep?
I'll do the same as him.
No problem. You get a lot of complaints about like the fucking cow horns and shit like that. It's poking me, says some guy. It's not poking him. It's not even
What happened
touching
to your
him.
doghouse?
Mildred happened to
She took death a little hard.
Surprised I haven't built you a new one
Already
already.
appropriate time.
I tried, but
1:31
Colin really fucked it up.
It's all
It's over there if you want to go sleep in it.
Oh, it's frozen again.
Colin died.
Yeah, he's not having much luck. The fact that it's dying on his end and we're all fine.
Mm.
No,
Hey,
he's coming back.
There it is.
Wave your hand in front of your face. Wave your hand in front of your face. Yep, that's
Yeah.
it. That's it.
Yeah.
Nice.
My side, I'm still seeing and hearing you guys. I'm pretty sure it's because it's trying to record onto YouTube, and every now and then it goes, and then it works.
Possibly.
I don't know if that's true, but it makes sense.
Two separate programs, though, then.
It's one bandwidth connection, though, so...
Yeah,
You,
so
you
yeah.
have like 100 megabit per second upload speed.
Yes, however, everybody is at home watching porn at the moment on the internet in the Ukraine. So,
Fair point, fair point.
or whatever they do.
They sit around at
YouTube
home watching
and
porn.
Prime and porn.
Yes.
They're not all criminals, Pete.
No, they're still the ones doing porn.
Okay, so
Not a humble card, but yes.
the next day dawns. Freddie, you wake up with a feeling like you're fucking smothering, or like you're having a little trouble breathing and stuff like that.
I open my eyes.
There's something pressed over your face. You're having a lot of trouble breathing.
I remove whatever is over my face.
Give me a strength roll to push it away.
I don't...
Come on, say the words. Come on, say the words.
Right, you easily push away the person. They're like, and they're holding a fucking pillow that they have over your face. And the worst thing is, he's pretending to be asleep while doing.
Come on, say the words. Say the words.
The words.
Yeah, harder, Daddy.
I don't.
Have you not seen that meme?
I used
Yeah,
to
the
do
thing
it a
about
lot
Darth
as
Vader
well.
doing the choke, and he says,
Yes,
"Harder,
yes.
Daddy." What?
I lean down and I whisper to the guy, next time, get a bigger pillow.
One eyebrow goes up. He says,
I gently pat him on the back. Good night.
he looks uncomfortable. It's daytime, though. He continues pretending to be asleep while you wander
I
out.
pick him up and put him in bed.
Okay, no problem. It's you hear a muffled scream as he's continuing to try to. Oh, the hook! Shit. Yeah, he's continuing to try to be asleep though.
Yeah. Santa
like-
will give you a present tonight.
He looks super uncomfortable.
I get my chair and I go out.
All right, you get all your cow stuff together. Somebody is stuck like little rubber balls on the end of each of the horns.
I was expecting corks.
Yeah, well, cork is better. You guys take a card as you're like corks.
I remove them.
Well, they actually might help keep you from accidentally scarring up McKay's quarters
It might
and
also
stuff.
stop this thing from working.
Yes, I'm sure that's your whole deal there.
I am discarding motorcycle plus 20.
Meanwhile, it shows McKay's quarters, all the fucking walls and shit are all scarred.
I'm trying not to do it.
Wow,
So-
yeah, but you're sticking out like fucking this far. It's like wandering around with your hands sticking out, like, oh, look how much space I can take up, and I'll make it sharp.
Have you seen that Doctor Who episode in the hotel with the Minotaur?
God, no, that's been years.
Mm.
That was an old Tom Baker thing, I think.
No, that was Matt
Was it
Smith.
John?
Oh,
Was it?
I don't remember.
Yes. Because it was the hotel. No, you're thinking of the Minotaur haunts at Nymon. I'm referring to the Minotaur in the hotel. That was everyone had their greatest fear in the various rooms in that.
I'm now trying to figure out what my greatest fear would be. You have to stay in your hotel room. God damn it.
It just means all your door and window disappears.
Yeah. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah. Anyway.
Time.
Does anybody? I've got a whole card. If anybody has a victory or anything.
No.
No. Okay, you guys all
or
get
a
back
card
to.
that we really want to hang on to.
They're having a chow line for you two if you want. There's like big line of people, and they're getting like some stuff out of a stew pot poured in, and then they're given a thing of bread and move on.
Flashing back to army days. Yep.
Pretty much, yeah. Everybody gets the same thing. You get a stew thing, and then you eat it, and pretty much drop off your bowl over here, and somebody else is cleaning them and stuff like that. It's efficient. Freddie, are you wanting some of that?
I'm gonna wait at the table and ask one of them to.
There's no table. They're just.
Then I'll wait and ask one of them to bring me some.
They just look at you.
No, the two of them, not one of them.
Joshua's not there.
No, McKay's not there.
Oh.
He's off in his room getting the proper meal, with water and everything.
Oh, sorry. My bad. I misunderstood. Reb.
Yeah, we're with the Tibbs. He's off by himself enjoying things.
Reb, could you please get me some? I don't want to accidentally poke someone.
Sure.
Thank you.
All right, no problem. You end up helping him get food and shit, which I was gonna mess with him with the hook because trying to carry and eat a bowl of soup at the same time with a hook, not good. Meanwhile, McKay is sitting there. He's got like toast cut into soldiers and stuff. They actually have like little 3D bases and stuff, and they're arranged like battle formations and stuff. And he's like, somebody's getting creative.
I would be likely having breakfast with the family.
Yes. Yeah, it's one of those postcard moments and stuff. They also brought in a very small, discreet band in the minstrel gallery in your room to play soft music to, and the grandkids, needless to say, they think the world of their grandfather, even though their grandfather looks like he's like, what, 40 or something?
I'd
How
have
old's
to double check, I
Michaela?
can't remember. I think he was like 20s.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, super young grandma. Are you my grandfather? I'm like older than you. Yes, I'm your grandfather.
I'll need to double check, but yes.
Okay. Yeah, you have a nice Hallmark moment. Meanwhile, it shows like Freddie and Reb putting their bowl in the pile, and the guy's fucking washing the bowls. He's like, yeah.
I mean, I'll help him clean if you want.
No, he's good. He's good.
Okay.
He just looks at the fucking hook and the horns and all the pointy bits. He's like, I'm fine.
Oh, no, he knows Freddie would clean it with fire.
Possible. Right. Eventually, you guys go into
early 30s, late 20s.
Okay. You guys head into where McKay's hanging out. His family's going off to do things. They haven't shown up yet for any meeting and stuff. You can feel another day slipping away.
Yeah, just when we finish breakfast.
No problem. There's some pieces of paper that are coming in for you to sign while you're talking to your PC.
Yeah, I just wanted to chat to Elwyn and Alana privately, as in without guards, etc.
The guards, etc., back off more, but you don't have that private of life here. They're especially worried because,
Yep.
So they're just out of easy hearing range.
Yep. All right.
Do you want these other two yahoos in there, or shall the guards take them out
they
back
can turn
and
up,
shoot
but
them?
it's the questions are particular to.
Okay. Yeah, they turn up and look at the bowls of fresh fruit and stuff like that.
Well, I just sit down and wait.
All right, so Elwyn, if you were to take an extended holiday, do you have someone in mind who could run things in your absence?
Foxy.
Okay.
I've been training.
You trust? Yeah. So Foxy's trained up enough that she can run things.
Absolutely.
Beautiful. I assumed that was the case, but
you are quite
Foxy,
correct,
but I wasn't
Dad.
sure if things had changed. Pardon?
You are quite correct, Dad. Having two guys that look like they're nearly the same age.
All right. So the next question is,
Start rumors that Joshua's going to retire.
Oh.
what sort of place would you like to go to?
Good temperature. Alana disagrees. She's like, I would like to see the seasons change and stuff. And he's like, that's a bad idea. We got to shovel snow. She's like, there's people for that. And he's like, we're not necessarily going to be rich. She's like, we're going to totally be rich. And he's like, okay.
There's the two of you don't necessarily have to go to the same place.
They just look at you.
Yeah, I know. I suppose one of the things is, did you want to go to the same place as, for example, as if we find a location for the refugees? Or do you want to go to a different place?
Well, we could start off in the same place. I mean, we don't have to stay there forever.
No. I mean, I understand due to, the father of the children, for example, is amongst them. So, depending on the relationship there.
Hey, you know that your daughter has several different interchangeable men. She has a reverse harem, I think, is the current term for it.
It is the term for it, yes.
Yes, we are totally equality of sexes here.
So did you want to go, were you interested in a place of similar technology to here, higher technology, something a bit more rural, low technology?
They're not really familiar with technology, but they've heard a lot of stories about it, and it sounds wonderful. And they can't do magic, so tech sounds like it would really, really save on the old slave labor type bullshit. Yeah.
Yes.
With enough technology, there'd be no slaves, right?
And if only that was the case. Unfortunately, humanity always finds a way.
They go, humans. I mean, other humans. Like him. They point at Freddy.
I know.
And the whole family then laughs. The great kids are like, they're all like half elves and shit too. So they're trying to max out their racial bonuses and shit. After having a good laugh at Freddy Firestarter's expense after finishing breakfast. Yeah, they're sounding like a nice tech zone. They would like there not to be other sentient creatures to fucking deal with because they always start some shit. And they figure with how fast these fucking MMO dudes breed, that they will churn out new population in no time.